So you may be wondering what we're doing out here at 12 o'clock at night. Well, one thing most people don't realize about farming is, or keeping animals, is you're in charge of their well-being. So as you can see here, we got this pen open because we have a little dog, a little boxer that lives back here, and he kind of keeps, in general, animals safe. We had a storm, did quite a bit of damage to greenhouses and so forth. And one of the other things it did was knock out the electric fence, which we think we got back rolling here. You might hear it click, click, clicking. And the other thing it did was knock out a bunch of cameras. And so we're working on getting those cameras back up. But of course, just because the way the devil works, the night that the cameras go out with the storm is also the night that something comes in and eats quite a few chickens. 4 or 5, half a dozen, something like that. And so part of keeping animals, you can see here, we've put back some cameras here, but didn't get a chance to get them all configured. One of the things you have to do to be a good steward of animals is take care of them. And so every death of an animal in our care is important to us. And so these ladies are tucked in tonight, they're doing well. And our little boxer is here. And but sometimes you gotta have a little extra discipline in order to maintain safety of your animals. And now when that's required, extraordinary measures are called. Hey, we got something camouflage here.
Hello.
What are you doing, Noah?
Not much.
You stand and watch on the birds?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, don't let the possum eat you. All right. We've checked pretty thoroughly. My assumption is that the varmint got in between this gate and pulled the chickens out here through this crack, which I'm going to work on addressing. The only other option being around this back side, part of the ventilation and dust removal. There's a pretty good gap up top side there, so we're going to try to get a roll of fence and fence that in. You may see this area down here. I'm not sure if you can see in there. Let's see if I can get it where you can see in there. Yeah, you see that's all chain link and wire. Chicken wire, welded wire, and chain link, so nothing's going in that way. But clearly something could go in that gap up there. All right, so not very many folks think about the discipline required to keep animals and have control over your food. But there's a good amount of discipline required, simply because we're in charge of the animal's well-being, and so that involves doing some unpleasant things, whether it be dressing animals or castrating them or guarding them from predators of whatever type. So rest well, be encouraged, and shalom.